The Runequest Project Podcast, Session 3 of Runequest Antipodes. We join our intrepid party in a bid to rescue captured children from a band of marauding Broo. Praxian bison rider, Sindred the Sleeper. Local bandits, Tostan and Vidad. Yelmalian archer, Enders. Hengest the Scribe. And Shalana Arroy healer, Jeanne D'arc.
The girl is with Sindred?
Yeah, the young girl.
Yep.
On the bison.
Yep. Oh, Boris, keeping her warm. Okay, so it's 3:34 o'clock in the afternoon. You've got probably an hour of light left. These guys, as I say, there is no problem initially following their trail. Are you looking to make fast time? Are you looking to sort of go weary? You just need to describe just how you're going about following.
How far away are we from the homestead?
At the moment, you're only just leaving the homestead. So you're within the first couple of 100 metres. And at the moment, you reckon that they've probably got about 3 hours head start on you.
Going through night, it's going to be a challenge.
Still.
Suppose
if we pick up the pace.
Yeah, I agree. Fast pace. Fast as we can safely.
Yeah.
So sort of find a track, ride hard, double check that you've still got the trail at key points or anything where there's a deviation. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make sure we're not going off the edge of a ridge or cliff. Oh, did Dave, Vidad knows this area, did you say?
He knows the basics of it, yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you guys sort of belt off, definitely trying to get as much of a fast time as you can. About an hour in, you can see that some more Broo have joined the group. They've come in from a homestead that sort of, you can see a little bit of smoke not too far away. It's not big blazing things, it's just, basically it looks like the hearth fires are still burning, but it's definitely the direction that the tracks have come from. Okay, yeah, so definitely the smaller group. Dave, can you just give me a track roll?
Yep.
For you, not for Judd on this one.
Yep.
Okay, so you're pretty sure that there's somewhere between 10 and 12 in the group that you're following, but it definitely seems like another sort of 3, maybe 4 have joined in, coming from effectively the eastern sort of east-northeastern side of the track. So from just on the lowest, basically on the sort of lower side of the Starfire Ridge off the peak. It's only sort of not even half a kilometre away from where you are, but you can tell that they've carrying a human dragged along. You can see the footprints clearly in amongst all of the other sort of funny cloven hooves, etc. That there's a human with them.
Is it a big human or a little human?
You're pretty sure it's a little human. Again, somewhere in that sort of adolescent sort of stage.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a special, you could have even smelled the perfume. Okay, so by your guys' count, there could be as many as a dozen to 15 Broo, and they're carrying probably 3 to 5 human captives.
Right.
Not necessarily carrying either, so it seems to be a lot of dragging and pulling people along.
Yep. We don't really have a choice. Well, we do, but yeah. There is a lot. The only thing that I can think of is if we ambush them somewhere.
And can you tell how far ahead they are? Are we gaining on them? Or are they the same kind of, I suppose we can really tell in the snow, can we?
Hard to tell at the moment. Yeah, hard to tell just yet. Yes, they're still, it's no older than what it was before, but you're not sure if you're gaining.
We'll keep at them, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay, so again, about another sort of half hour on, you see where the tracks have now split into three. There's a definite sort of centre group that's sort of probably 6 to 8 Broo that's got the captives, and two smaller groups have gone off to the sides looking to basically one to the southwest and one to the southeast. Give us a scan roll, everyone. It's sort of like you've got less than an hour now till dark.
Oh, I missed by one.
Both of you are so bloody close. Okay, I'll resort to you. Okay, so Judd can't, yes, Judd can find track, etc. Enders points out that he can see a couple of small crofts off to the sides. Again, sort of like they're less than a kilometre from where the track has branched. There's one to the southeast, one to the southwest. You can see a bit of smoke rising, but there's no sign of any people. Like you can't see anyone along the tracks themselves. And the main group continues heading south.
Shit, what do we do now? Go to these other people, or do we keep following the main group to liberate the others?
Just repeat that again. So, are they on fire?
So the track's split into three. Basically, you guys are walking along around, just off the main ridge line. You're following basically a fairly clear sort of track. I wouldn't call it a road, but it's something that definitely people use for getting around up here. And then all of a sudden, the main group splits into three. One runs down the centre of the ridgeline, one goes off down to the southeast, one goes down to the southwest. From what Judd has been able to tell, the two smaller groups have gone off to the sides.
And can we tell which ones have the captives?
Yeah, the middle one.
Yep, the main middle group. So, can you give me your track roll again? Yep, you can definitely see that you succeeded on your track roll, and then all of a sudden it changed your. Yep, they definitely all of the captives seem to be with the centre group. From what you can see, is there's been basically a group of 3 to 4 split off on either side,
and they've gone to obviously attack other dwellings or other.
Yep.
Crofters.
So you guys see the tracks, you see where they're split, then you have a look around and you can't work out what's going on. Enders sort of goes, I see things with Farsi, and looks and says, yep, look over there. There's a small clearing. There's a handful of houses over there, and again over to the other side. That's enough for you to...
No smoke coming from those? Just normal?
No, just normal sort of hearth smoke. You've noticed that in that last lot, where the group had rejoined the main group, there wasn't anything actually burning there. It was, again, just normal normal homestead smoke.
Probably just spreading disease or something. Like the scum they are.
But so what do we want to do? We want to go keep after the main one, or do we go stop these others from gaining more captives, etc.?
It might be worth picking off the smaller group, I reckon, rather than going... Because if we go after the bigger one, then the other two groups are eventually going to rock back up again. So maybe if we go over the smaller ones, we can pick them off. Then maybe the others would wait. Will we be able to tell whether when they joined the group that they just kind of fed back into them, or whether there was a bit of a wait by the bigger group?
The bigger group just had sort of basically continued travel. There was no signs of them stopping, and there was no extra sign of them actually standing there waiting. The smaller groups have just sort of come in, basically hooked up, small stop, just when they've sort of rejoined. Looks like they've added, people in gear to the party, and then it sort of moved on. It's hard to get much more of a read than that, though, because just there's so many footprints over the one patch.
Yeah. So maybe let's burn off to the nearest homestead or follow one of the groups.
Yeah. Okay. Which one? Left or right? Well, actually, which one has the least in it? Can we tell that?
Yep. You're pretty sure both of them have got like 3 or 4 in them.
Right. Okay.
We head to the homestead that we can see, whichever side that is, that left or right.
You can see the tops, or Enders can see the tops of both sort of closely. There's one that's probably only around sort of 500-600 meters away, though. It's down a wee bit into a gully, which is probably a little bit easier to get to.
Head to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The can I get a listen roll, please?
Yep.
From both years that are there.
Fuck me, I need to unclog my ears. Oh, God.
So does Judd.
Yeah. Judd hears shit in the other direction.
He's got head in the snow, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I passed mine, but anyway.
You hear a scream.
From the one we're going to?
Yep.
Or anywhere, somewhere else?
Yep, just down in front of where you are. Okay. No, it's not going to do what I want it to do anyway. I was hoping it would pull all the tokens across as well.
Must be a woman sheet, hey?
Yeah, a bit like that. Okay. So you hear a scream. It's definitely a woman, and you can hear that it sounds like there is a couple of kids there as well. You hear a voice yell out, "Stay away, you foul beast."
Right.
Can assume that's the Broo.
Well, unless she doesn't like her husband. Okay, so I suppose we'll just head on down then.
Right into it.
Yes. Yep.
Just riding straight into it. As I say, it's not like you lot can bloody sneak that well. So.
No, that's right.
Okay, I'm just going to bring you over onto the map. Okay, you can see and hear the trails of what is clearly 3 Broo. They've followed down a path to the homestead, and then they've come back and they've cut off to the side, and basically just a couple of not even 100 meters ahead of you, you can see wedged back into a corner against the side of the hill, and with some trees sort of protecting it, is this woman dressed in white who's defending these 2 young kids with a shield. No weapon, just a shield, trying to keep these Broo at bay. And it looks like it's literally just sort of occurred as you heard the scream.
How many Broo?
3. I'm just trying to drop it in.
I can't see Vidad on there, just FYI.
I'm just up the top.
Yep, so I've got limits on your guys' personal range of sight, and I've also gone and put in the angle of vision so that because it's now approaching into night, you're right on dusk, you can't easily see behind you without actively looking. So as you turn, it will change what you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Just to be a wanker.
I think it's on backwards, but that's cool. Yep. I can't.
Yeah, your one when you drop the token and it's somehow
that's right.
back to front to everyone else's.
Yep, no, that's cool. Yep. That's right, I remember that.
Okay, so we've got Vidad, we've got Tostan, Enders, Hengest, all there. I'm trying to grab things from on the other side of the screen to drop it into place. Helps if you get off. It helps if you get off reveal and into actually select, doesn't it? Because of the way the path is, and there's so many of them, they're struggling to actually get at her in any real way. And so she's effectively only having to defend against 1, sometimes 2. Yeah, so you're following a goat track which will only let you be 2 people wide to be able to sort of fight easily. Anything wider than that, and you'll end up sort of pushing off into basically underbrush and then off into harder trees and sort of banks.
right, let's have Adam. Is it easier for us to get off horses and go at them that way?
That, of course, is up to you, but I think most of your ride skill is about 25%, which, of course, will be your limiting factor.
Plus all the scrub as well.
Yep. Okay, so you two are in the lead. What are you looking to do?
Just head towards where they are. Quick as.
Yep, riding.
Ride within about... if we can ride up within demoralised distance, and then I'll hop off.
Of course, it'll come down to your range of vision. So I've got you limited to 50 metres of sight, which will tell you whether or not you can actually see them or not.
And is this chick got any kind of light at all? It's all in the dark, is it?
It's right on dusk, so as you get closer, you'll be able to see more.
Gotcha. We're just moving forward, yeah?
Yep. Okay, so on horseback, you can move 12 hexes and still maintain action.
Are those actual torches? What are those?
Just sources of light where there's still light coming through the trees.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, right. I've just... I couldn't...
You've disappeared.
Yeah, no, I couldn't see those. I've just moved right into that middle of Broo. So I can't see those Broo, by the way. Just FYI. Until I'm right on them. So I'd probably be about... Yeah, now I can see why.
Because they were guards, and another one I had the all players see light turned off on them.
Gotcha.
Okay, can you see 3 Broo now?
Yep. Right, I will cast Befuddle on this bugger if I can.
The one. Oh, you can do the one
This
back
one?
towards you, or the one to the right hand side. Yep. So you can either do the top one or the bottom.
Yeah, I do.
Bottom one, but that other one you can't see through. Yep.
Mm. And just tell me when they're in axe range as well. Throwing axe.
Yep. So you just need to move forward. So up to 12 hexes.
So yeah, I'd be trying to keep level with Tostan.
So there's just enough room for the 2 of you on your 2 horses to get there. Yep. Okay. Can I get a scan roll, please, off Jeanne? Jeanne D'arc, is that like a play on Jean Grey?
Oh, sorry. No, it's Jeanne D'arc.
Joan of Arc. God. Okay, can I get a scan roll from you, please? And then you've got a couple of Broo attacking you, and you are defending furiously.
So my scan is absolutely rubbish.
Okay, so what's happened is these Broo have pushed in just a little bit further. The one that I just pinged is actually trying to reach past Jeanne and stab at the kids behind. Okay, so Neil's going for Befuddle. Tostan, you're just outside axe range at the moment.
Vidad?
In fact, Vidad, you're basically 20 metres outside axe range at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you two looking to do?
We'll close the gap.
Yep. Okay, so you're going to continue forward. Neil, roll for your Befuddle. It has to basically roll your ride roll first. Okay, so yes, it would come off. So just roll your ride roll first. Okay, so fumble is normally a fall or a -50. So you come riding up, not hugely fast, but riding up, trying to sort of get there. You go to do your spell. Give me a power ×3 to see whether or not you get your spell off in the process of falling off your horse.
Okay. Power ×3, not 33.
Okay, so your spell comes off and you let loose at the top guy, wasn't it?
Yeah. My power's 14. Come on.
God, that's easier. 76. Okay, so he's Broo Raider 2. 14. What'd you roll? 76, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't. Your spell comes off. It definitely sort of hits the guy. You can feel sort of that resistance as you start trying to exert your will on him, and you fail. Now take a d6 damage to a random location as you come off your horse. Oh, that's lucky. To the chest. You've landed on a rock and it's sort of into your back basically as you've hit the ground. Yep, not fun.
Falling damage as well as nothing, is it? It's no armor.
Yep, so it ignores armor. Yep. Okay. Vidad, continue forward another 6 hexes, and that will be where you end up.
Oops.
You hear a clunk. Or actually, it sounds more like a thump.
What an asshole.
Okay. Now, attacks on Jeanne and the neighbouring people. So the first one is the attack on Jeanne. Jeanne.
Yeah, the latter.
It's like Marquis, Marquis.
But I'll respond
Marquis.
to either or.
Just call him JD.
Okay. So I'll attempt the parry on myself.
Okay, the Broo stabs out with its spear, but doesn't manage to hit you. You fail, so basically you both sort of sail past each other in the mix. And then the second one, the Broo Raider one sort of reaches out and tries to stab the child behind you. Now, you can roll again to try and parry that, but it's at a -20 modifier. Okay, so on the front page of your character sheet, down the bottom's got the combat details. Just put -20 into there. Oh, don't worry, you failed already. So cool.
Yeah, I threw -20 into the mod, so it brought my skill down to 55.
What I'm also going to do is, because I'm just traveling at this point in time, is I'm going to whistle Judd up to go harass.
Yep.
These guys that are trying to attack the kids. So.
Okay, this Broo stabs at this young boy and misses because the boy does wonderful dodging, obviously.
Just like his daddy taught him.
Yep. And the third one turns around and prepares a shield and spear to try and meet you guys. Okay, end around. So you've got Judd's running in. Do we have an actual thing for Judd?
No. No, you'll pull it up easy enough in free assets. You just type in dog and a free dog will come up and you'll just chuck it in that way.
Okay, he should now be yours to control. So that's where he's ended up with his movement. Yep. So in behind you guys is Sindred coming along. And Endars. Of course, they've now got to try and navigate Tostan and the horse that's in the middle of the track. Okay, so end of round, we've got Broo Raider number 2 is now turning to face Vidad. It's got a shield and a spear. The other two are using two-handed spears and clearly attacking the woman and the kids.
Are they in a bit of a dead end? Like, have they got to come past us? Or
Yep. So basically, it's a cul-de-sac here. They can't escape without sort of either trying to climb out or try and come back through you guys. It's the only place you could find to try and sort of protect them. Okay, statements of intent. Vidad, what are you up to?
So mine is always keep them at bay, at range, until I've used all of my axes except for one, and then I let them come to me or I'll wade into them. So
okay, you're going to stay on horseback?
Axes. No, I'll get off the horse.
Okay, so basically you'll get off the horse this round and you can have a shot, basically strike rank 11, 12, end of the round.
Yep.
Okay. Judd, what are you going to do with him? Going down to attack the bottom one?
Well, he's harassing. He's not attacking. So he's, when he bales up prey, he just keeps them busy.
Yep. So basically a pig bale. Yep.
Yep.
So he doesn't get diseases.
That's right. So basically, whichever, are both of them attacking kids or only one of them's attacking a kid?
The one's clearly going at the woman. The other one's trying to. So Raider 1 is trying to get at the kid, and Raider 3, which is the one on the other side, on her shield side, is trying to get at her.
Okay, so Judd will just he won't go into range of any of these guys, but go around to here to harass.
Okay, cool. Okay, Tostan, you strike rank 6, you'll be getting to your feet and able to move.
All right, I'll keep moving forward within the 3, and I'll cast Demoralize on. Can I get to that one?
You should be able to. Yep. I think you're just within range. Okay, so, yep. So I'm taking your intent as basically parry. And if you want to take and you'll be allowed a secondary parry as well at that minus 20%, and do you want to take another action?
Yes, I would like to cast a Shimmer on the child behind me.
Okay. Just going to move the torches slightly to...
Oh yeah, we couldn't see that kid before, FYI. Whatever, or is that similar?
That's Jeanne, yep. So basically they're in like dim light, so it should just sort of give you an outline, but not a huge amount. Okay, so strike rank 3 to 5, so 11. Let's go with Tostan's spell. Actually, hang on, back it up.
Oops,
Broo Raider. Yep, that's cool. It'll count as the cast. Broo Raider 3 on Jeanne. So do your parry. Okay, again, sort of both wildly flailing with the weapons. Roll your power times 5, similar, just to get your spell off. So that's the front sheet. So front sheet, where your characteristics are, it's the rune closest to the number. So there's 2 runes there. Take the left-hand one.
Okay.
And just have a look, because it sometimes asks you to do it behind. Cool. Your spell comes off. So that was Shimmer 2, wasn't it?
Correct.
Okay. So all of a sudden, the kid that's next to her, you see, gets a fuzzy outline around it and sort of starts looking very blurred to look at, which is quite cool. Okay, this attack from Raider 1 on the kid, now at a minus 10.
And I can parry this one as well?
Yep, you just have a minus 20 on your chance. That's better. It now has the minus on it. Going for your parry. Yep, missed again.
What the hell? Some great rolls.
Okay, so Vidad, end of the round. This Broo number 2 is running at you.
Can I get my spell off?
Yep, and that comes off on 11, so go for it now. So you've rolled, you've cast it, and go for the power roll.
Oh,
motherfucker. Yep, so fuck it.
Yep.
He looks at you, but just he's not scared by you.
Not yet.
Okay, and to finish the round, Vidad throwing at the Broo Raider.
Yeah.
We haven't heard anything from Vic, have we?
No, he's gone.
Okay, success. Well done. Hit on the left leg on Broo Raider 2.
Oh, that's some hefty damage as well.
8 points.
Maxed out.
Okay. All of a sudden, he's limping a lot.
Good.
You can see, blood definitely coming sort of out of his leg. He not looking very happy at all.
Got to clean that axe now.
Are these your common or garden brew, or have they got anything wacky going on?
Well, as this one comes running out towards you, you look at his face. So this is one of the core advantages of dim light. You haven't actually seen him till now. So looking at him, he looks very fearsome. And can you make a power times 5 roll, please, Vidad?
Power times 5. That's the first the first rune, isn't it?
Yep. Okay. So you are demoralized. So check that default button.
I just fucking almost chopped his leg off and I'm
Yeah.
Oh no, I've got to clean the axe. It's so dirty.
Yep, he comes running into fight, and there's think like Predator. How all of a sudden they look at the face of Predator, and he just does that sort of horrible scream after he's been hit, and you see a mouth with inside a mouth, and sort of he's looking at you, very unhappy, and unfortunately it does manage to demoralize you.
So where do I check that?
So on your weapon attacks at the start where your name is, it's got a little checkbox, and under the title above it says default. Yep. So that's if you click that, it halves your chance to attack, and basically it's your demoralize. Yep.
Okay, no problem.
Yep. So you're engaged in battle, so you're not going to run away, but this guy definitely has something about him that is a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Given who you worship and everything, for it to shake you.
Oh, well, I hope everybody else doesn't go down because they're in positions to run away.
Hooray! He's back. Who do you worship then? I thought you were all anti.
Me? No, Murrangor.
Oh. Yes.
Yes, we're back.
Hello, can anybody hear me? Fucking internet.
We thought we'd gone to Mars.
Am I dead? No, fuck. No, Elon doesn't like my beat that much to allow me to pay.
Okay, so I'll just put a marker on Vidad. Yeah, the broken heart one, that looks really good for demoralize. Okay. So what's happened is Sindred has come up behind where Tostan's been blocking the thing, jumped off his bison because there's not enough room for him to be able to charge into battle, and sort of he's moving up in behind Vidad. Vidad has sort of got off his horse, thrown an axe at this Broo, then sort of being very shaken by what he's seen. Tostan has sort of waved his hands magically several times, done impressive sort of little bolts of funny coloured magic that have gone out and hit the Broo, but he's sworn and cursed every time. He also fell off his horse. He needed to do a ride roll, fumbled, fell off his horse, and took a rock in the back just for his fun too.
Okay, is there any reason why I can't see what's happening?
Yep. Okay, so we've got restricted vision, so you can't see what's happening behind you without having to turn. So that's all of the stuff to the back. And from what I can see when I'm just sort of testing it, you can see Vidad and Tostan beside you.
Yeah, but I can't even see half of my own character.
Yep, no, that's right. So it's restricted vision. You can't see behind you. So it's angular vision. You're in a tight, basically like an alleyway sort of coming through here.
It's just like I can't see how much damage or what I've taken, because apparently I've taken damage.
Nope.
That's power, isn't it, underneath?
Yeah,
Or armor?
your magic points were down from earlier by the looks of it. Anything off outside of that, you're into brush and sort of end up being impeded by the stuff. Okay, so Jeanne, what are you up to? Still continuing to fight for your life, and now you're going to do anything other than parry?
Let's see. So there's the one child that I cast the shimmer on, and the other one.
Yep, and the other one's directly behind you.
So that they're not able to get to that one.
No,
all right.
well
Yeah,
protected.
I'll just continue parrying.
Okay. The Tostan.
I'll move forward and I'll once again attempt to cast Demoralize on that bottom one.
Okay. And Vidad?
I'll still throw my second last hand axe.
Yep, so you've got three hand axes, don't you? So you're going to throw...
I throw two then. Yep.
And so you're going to throw... Because you can throw twice in this round if you wanted to.
Say that again?
You could throw twice in this round if you wanted to.
No, I just want to throw the one and then be ready to...
meet this other guy that's charging at you.
Yeah.
Okay, and Sindred.
I'm going to have to retcon this a little bit, because when I would have got off the bison, I would have grabbed one of the javelins, and I'll throw it at this guy.
Okay, you're gonna because Vidad's in your way, you'll have to move to. So you can move 3 hexes and still throw it, but the throw will be end of the round.
Yep, not a problem.
Okay, Enders are stuck in the back, can't do jack shit, just because of the restricted vision. Okay, let's go with stabby from Broo number 1 on the kid.
What's the dog doing?
Yeah, he's just bailing the other guy up.
So I got a special success on the parry.
Okay, so special on a... So failed attack versus special parry. Okay, the attacker has been parried or deflected, so he does no damage. The defender rolls parrying weapon special damage, attacking the weapon's hit points reduced by any damage over its current hit points. So you rolled, it did 10 points of damage, and that does some damage to the shield, to the spear. Cool. Okay. The attack on you from Broo number 3.
Failed parry.
Okay. It's hit you in your right leg for 14 points of damage. Okay. So first things first, roll your con times 5 rune to see whether or not you manage to stay upright and active. You do. Okay. You are able to cast a heal wound on yourself in your next action to basically heal yourself and keep yourself upright. And you're barely on your feet at the moment, but about to fall over.
Okay.
Okay. Gotta love Runequest and lethality, don't you? Okay, let's go with the throw from Vidad. Okay, misses.
25%, is that all?
Yeah, because he's halved because he's demoralised.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yep. Okay, let's go with Tostan and your demoralise.
I didn't realise you were demoralised.
Okay, yes, it comes off. So again, advance yourself to three hexes as well.
Come on. Oh. Man, this guy is pissing me off. He's draining all my bleeding magic points as well.
Remember, you got a crystal as well.
Yep. So move your three hexes, Vic, and then sort of do your throw. So just again being aware of line of sight. Yep.
Before I throw, do I get to sniff chaos as well?
You can see it.
It's put it this way. So you're wanting to stop and do a sense chaos? That'll take you full round.
Yeah. Okay. No. Well, that's all right. I didn't know whether it was.
You guys know it's Broo.
I know that, but I didn't know whether it'd be like, oh shit, the stench of chaos, sort of thing, as opposed to.
You can roll, but you just won't get your attack for the round.
Yeah, that's all right. No, that's cool. I just didn't know whether it was a passive skill or an active skill.
Okay, so which one were you targeting?
Yes.
Okay, so roll your power times 5.
Oof.
I'm going to be demoralised too, am I?
It basically looks like the creature from out of Predator. Oh, look at that. Sindred looks at it and says, mere chaos. Into it. Okay, so you can't be demoralised by it anymore. Yep. Okay. So Vidad, have we done your roll? Yeah, we did. You missed. Parried, done there. You got your spell off, but it didn't work. Okay, that's the end of the round from you guys, and the Broo Raider has continued advancing, coming at you guys.
Must admit, they've got pretty good morale, Broo. They just assume everything's going to die before them. Until, of course, it doesn't. You know why he's got this darkness that we can't see behind us? There are going to be Broo coming out of the bush behind us.
Would I do shit like that, Vic?
Well, I know you, Glenn. I've only known you 3 months, but I think I know you quite well.
That's okay. All of the playlist characters are back there anyway.
Yep. Exactly. Oh fuck! Hengest is dead. Shit. We didn't even know what happened.
Yeah.
So I won't cry much if the Amalia gets slain.
Yeah, his harp. I've got love harp. I'll be devastated.
I'm Stormball. I don't like Amalia. They are scum. They're almost as bad as what's that other silly death cult?
Saraxaran. Yeah.
They try hard to be mercenaries.
Oh, dude. Okay, so the Broo Raiders closing on Vidad and Sindred. At the end of that round, you notice that the Broo Raider 1 is no longer trying to hit the kid, but turning around to face you guys now.
Cool. I'll edge along the brush, avoiding Broo Raider 2. And then, so which one was it? It was this one that was turning around?
Yep, the one that Judd's been harassing. It's basically got pissed off. No one's actually hurting it. It's the girl's now being stabbed, so he doesn't think that she's a problem anymore, and turn back to face you guys.
I'll cast Demoralize on that.
Oh, did he stab the kid?
No, he keeps missing the bloody kid. And even worse now.
Right.
Okay, so Jeanne, Raider number 1 has moved away, so not doing you. Are you going to heal yourself?
Yeah, I definitely have to. How do I update my hit points on my sheet here?
Okay, on the top of your main sheet, where it's got the picture of the little person, and at the bottom of there it says armor, hit points, and then it's got WND, which is for wounds. So you just type it, like overtype one of the zeros with the damage. Yep. So you can only take twice your hit points. So I think your hit points are 4 or 5 in your leg normally, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that one of the Broo?
Yeah, that's Judd keeping the Broo honest.
That's right. Yeah.
But so what's your hit points in your leg normally?
5.
Yep. So on the wounds, just put in there 10 for the wound.
Oh, put 10. Okay, I put -9.
Yep. Yeah. So don't. Yeah. So in the wounds thing, you just type in the amount of damage you've taken.
How much armor do you have?
None.
Okay. Yeah, I read your character bio. Now it makes me upset that I don't have Berserker. Because now there's a Chalana Roy in the party that can calm me down.
Okay, so you're going to cast Heal Wound. That'll be the first thing to go off. Vidad,
Yeah.
you and...
Actually, all I have is... sorry.
Go for it.
I just have Heal Body.
No, you have the common divine spell Heal Wound.
Okay.
So one chews through 3 rune points, one only chews through 1 rune point.
Okay.
Okay, Vidad and Sindred.
Pulling sword and chopping.
Okay, so you're using your sword. Vidad, axe.
Yeah, just my hand axe, yeah.
Yep, so engaging in melee. Tostan.
So I'm edging down this way, casting Demoralize. Can I get my axe out at the same time without affecting?
Yeah, it's because you're not trying to run or anything. So just basically you cast your spell, then pull your axe, and you'll be ready to do it for the next round. Yep.
Do you want to put the melee strike ring?
I've just been keeping track of it on the side. I'll give it now. Hang on. What's your what was your spell you were casting, Neil?
Demoralize.
What's your dex? What's your dex strike rank?
Dex strike rank is 2.
We got Judd. Have we got Vidad?
Yeah, it's 7. It's up the top there.
Yeah, because you highlighted as you must have had Judd highlighted at the time. It's kind of put Judd in as the 7.
Oh, right.
Well, Judd is 7.
Yeah, no, but because I was on that icon, I was on his instead of mine.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Judd's also 7, so you might as well click on yours and do that as well.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Judd will be 7. He's a dog.
There you go.
Cool. I'm just bringing their ones up.
What happened to Sindred's normal icon?
Changed it so I've got facings.
I always looked to the head where I was sitting, but yeah.
Okay, so Broo Raider 2 is engaging Sindred and Vidad.
Yeah.
He's attacking at Sindred, and second parry will be on Vidad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Broo Raider 1 is turning and running edges, and Broo Raider 3 is staying, giving Jeanne some attention. Okay, all of a sudden, you guys notice that Broo has moved that far in a very, very short space of time, and fucking moved to engage Tostan. Like, he looked like the Flash, man. He just fucking went woof across there. You'd say he moves probably twice as fast as most humans.
He might have a mobility spell up. Or he might be just a freaking mutant.
Am I going to get a chance to get this spell off before he gets to me? Cool.
I keep fucking... It keeps dropping Jeanne's turn order for some reason. Okay, so Jeanne, roll your best rune for casting your heal spell. So it'll be like fertility or whatever is your strongest rune.
Oh, the power rune?
Yep, so any of the it can be fertility, it can be harmony, it can be fire, whatever your best rune is. With the magic rune you can use anything.
Yeah, fertility, harmony, and moon are all 80. How do I roll that?
So they've again got a little rune icon next to them on your sheet.
Was actually on the rune, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that'll pop a dialogue up as well.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Thank you.
Boom. Okay, so cross off another. You can put in, how many magic points do you want to put in? Do you want to heal yourself to the point where your leg is now standing, or do you want to heal it all the way up?
Yeah, I'm at -4 on it right now. And currently I have 13 magic points left.
Yep. So you can put 9 into it.
Put them all into it, you said?
Yeah, put 9 into it, and that'll get you back to full.
All right, perfect. All right.
Okay, in the space of a couple of rounds, Jeanne has chewed through most of her magic points. But she is upright. Okay. Tostan for your demoralize. Doesn't even come off this time, but that's all good because you don't lose any magic points. Sindred the Sleeper, you get first hit on this Broo that's engaged into you.
No, I don't. It's gonna. I have to add an extra 5 melee ranks to pull out my sword.
Oh,
That's for a javelin last turn. So, but can I invoke my hatred
You can
of chaos?
indeed, and that'll help you with your parries and your attacks. But
So just in reference to turn order and that, isn't it the highest strike rank is the person that goes first?
no, other way around. So lowest. So basically, the quicker action is the one that's going first. So because it's dex, the lower your dex strike rank, the faster you're going.
Right.
It's a difference between Mithras and the main Runequest rules, or RQ6. Yep.
Okay, my hatred of
Okay,
chaos
so you can
went
put
off.
20% into your combat modifier. Okay, Broo Raider 2 on Sindred.
Okay. I shall parry with my big, large, shieldy, well, medium shieldy thing. I succeeded. Oh, only just. Oh, fuck, I'm glad I succeeded.
Okay, so you parry it, it successfully sort of deflects it. You notice that he's a bit pissed that didn't sort of work so well.
So he's specialed. Sort
You're
of.
using a shield.
Yes, medium shield, which has 12 points of armor.
Yep.
So none of it
So
gets
the
through.
parry stops it from coming through, and there's no impale because it's still in his hand. Okay, Broo Raider 3 on John. Okay, 3 points of damage to the left leg. Can you roll your parry, please?
I rolled it right after you. I succeeded.
Cool. Yep, and that sort of does it all. Oh, that's why I was confused with how much damage he did. Yep.
There must be something wrong with my sheet, because why would a spear be faster than a dagger?
Because it's longer.
Yeah, until you get into close combat. Once you actually, if you try and close, so that you're actually right within their reach, then it actually reverses the orders.
The strike ranks.
Yep. So if you try and actually close and physically sort of basically get in right into his space, so you'll end up in the same hex as him, then your dagger actually goes faster than him.
But how does it change that on the sheet? Because
It doesn't. It's a manual, adjustment.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, Vidad the Europote. Your attack.
No, that was a thrown hatchet, or is that?
That was just an attack, straight attack.
Yep. Demoralize.
You've only got. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you. Sorry. I'm looking. I'm thinking 35% chance to attack. Fuck,
Say
man.
Runequest 2.
Yeah. Hey, it wasn't hard to get up to 60-70%
He failed
in Runequest
on his parry.
Oh.
Okay.
So
that's the end of the round. Okay.
No, it's not. I get an attack first.
Hang on.
You did this to me last week. You did 4 times. You missed me last week. Don't you love me no
keeps
more?
flying past. So you drew your sword 5 ranks. That puts you on strike rank 10, and Tostan's already done his one. Yep. So I just did.
Has the dog gone?
Nah, the dog doesn't want to bite them because it doesn't want germs.
Oh.
But the dog will just harass, though. If there's one still there, down the bottom, it'll move to harass him. You know what I mean?
Yep. So
he figures he did the right thing with the other one. It moved off, you know.
Yep.
I hit it for 11
Okay,
points
so
of
it's
damage.
got -20 on its chance to hit you, parry you.
That's an obscene attack chance.
Well, that's. Oh God, he succeeded.
Fuck yeah.
No, that's because I've got I'm frenzied because of my hate chaos. It's 109% normally.
That's still obscene.
It's not as bad as Ian does.
I might actually for my next turn take 29% chance off his chance to parry.
No, it offers a chance to hit.
Oh, he's chance.
No, it'd be parry, wouldn't it?
I thought parry. It's his parry.
Oh, so you're going to use it in an attacking one? Yeah.
Yeah. On my sword, yeah. Because my sword's 129% chance. I'll just stick with 100% chance to hit and make it harder for him to parry.
So he's casting magic. Raider 1 is just engaged in combat with Neil, and Raider 3 is still trying to he's just going to body slam. He's going to body slam Jeanne and then try and turn and engage the others. He's not liking this. Okay, so the first one to go off. Vidad, you're just sticking with your combat.
Yep.
Sindred, what are you trying to do?
I'm going to use 29% of my
his one.
to let his parry, and I'm going to slam him with my sword.
And Jeanne, are you going to try and do anything other than parry?
No, I think I'm just going to keep with the parrying for now.
Yeah. Not many magic points left, eh?
3, I think. 4, so 1 better.
That's right, you can't attack things, can you?
I cannot.
You can only do 2 things, can't you? You can't attack, parry, and cast a spell.
No, so you can parry and cast a spell.
Yeah, I think I'll try and take his head off.
Okay, the spell he is casting is called Fumble.
Is that the one that's directly in front of us?
Yep.
Fumble on off, you bastard, Broo.
Okay, so he's casting that spell. That'll be the first thing off.
Who's he casting it at?
Sindred.
Because I'm the big ugly one.
And I'm already demoralised.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hiding behind my shield as I slap him and go, fucking there's the axe that I gave you before, you cunt.
Okay, it comes off. Now, his power is 12.
So it's 50-50 power battle. So I roll.
You
Nah,
still
he
have to
rolls.
do that for rune magic.
Yeah, it's so. What happens is you roll to cast a spell, but certain spells, especially things that directly affect a person, you have to still do the power versus power. Whereas if it's just physical damage and armor protects against it, it's just no contested roll.
Yeah.
Well, roll your D100.
He fails.
Ooh,
Screw you, hippie. I smile at him and I club the fuck out of him.
You're using the wrong end of your sword, man.
Oh, I want this guy to suffer slowly and painfully.
Tostan, you'll be on 6 now, won't you?
Oh, gotcha. No, I'll be on 5.
Okay, so we'll start with you. The radar number 1 will try and parry.
Boom, critical, go. No.
Success.
He failed. He failed his parry.
Yes.
So
Sucked in.
8 points on the leg.
Was it the leg that I hit with the axe?
No, it's a different one.
All right.
Unfortunately, otherwise it would be down.
What type of armor is Broo wearing?
Generally leather.
Okay.
So what was it, 8 points?
Yeah, 8 points in the left leg.
He falls to the ground.
Yes. Tostan!
Do you like the little icon? He's on the ground hurting.
Ah, poor boy.
Okay, Sindred.
Sindred goes Hassan Chop.
So you've reduced your attack to 100.
Yep.
And he gets minus 29 on his parry.
I cancel that and put in minus 9. So that 13 points in the left arm.
And it hits.
Con roll, you little bitch. Fucking cast a spell on me, prick.
Okay, his left arm hangs limply at his side. He holds onto his spear and manages to stay upright.
You like that, bitch? You like that? What's my name? What's my name, bitch?
So has he managed to actually hurt anyone? Like no one's taken an actual hit from the
Just my pride.
apart from Jeanne, no.
Yeah, just my pride.
I can understand that.
If you
Okay.
want, I can cast the Stand versus Chaos spell for you.
Okay, Broo Raider 3 is now turning and chasing. He doesn't move like a speedster.
He can run faster than that, but he won't get an attack.
Judd keeps yapping at him.
Mm-hmm.
And Vidad, smack him. He can't parry you now.
Doesn't matter, I can't hit him.
Vidad can't hit him.
Okay, Broo Raider 1 is on the ground and not doing fuck all. In fact, I just need to check his sheet to see if he can do anything. Yep. So he's trying to cast a spell next round.
Haven't you stabbed him while he's down?
The stab just took him down.
I thought he made his con roll.
He's still alive, but he fell over.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about the one Tostan's attacking or the one that I'm attacking?
No, the one Tostan's attacking.
No.
Okay, we have Jeanne. You are now not in battle, so you can move. You can do pretty much whatever you need to do, but just limited by strike ranks.
The magic points that I have do those count for the rune magic as well?
No.
Okay. I will strap my shield to the side and pull out my loot.
Okay. So that'll take you around. Yep. Okay, Tostan. The guy's on the ground. You've got a plus 40 to hit him.
Does this other guy's not going to reach this round, is he?
End of the round, yeah, he'll be sitting on top of you.
Okay. And is this thing on the floor able to attack still?
It can. It doesn't look like it's going to. In fact, it's trying to cast a spell.
Okay. What I will do then is attack the thing on the floor, and then I'll cast Demoralize at the one coming. That one.
Okay.
If I've got time.
So that'll be strike rank 10. Yep. For the Demoralize. Okay, Sindred.
I'm going to take this guy's other arm off.
Okay. Are you aiming?
Nah. Yeah, I'll aim and go for a headshot.
Not. So you're going to take his arm off through his head. Yep. Okay. Cool.
But I'm not. But I'm going to use my full. I'm not going to
use the minus 29. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll go back up to 129% chance to hit, and then halve it. So just click the default button. Okay, the guy in front of you is again trying to cast a spell, and parry. He's holding his spear with his right hand, and that's about it. Broo Raider 3 will go off on strike rank 4. Actually, no, he'll go off on strike rank 3. 1, 2, 3. No, divine, so 1.
Which Broo is that?
The one that's on the ground in front of.
1. There's only one on the ground, and this is the one in front of you.
Yep. And the last one won't hit. So Broo Raider 3 won't do anything till strike rank 12. So Jeanne's slinging her shield and pulling out her loot. Broo Raider 1 is casting Divine Magic. Broo Raider 2 is trying to cast Divine Magic and parry. Tostan's going to hit Broo Raider 1 and then prepare to parry Broo Raider 3. Sindred's doing an aim shot to the head, so he'll become strike rank 12.
So that Broo Raider 3 is going to reach an attack at the end of the round?
Yep, so he gets you on the end of the round, yep.
Okay.
Can you parry with a one-handed with a two-handed weapon?
It's a one-handed weapon that he was using two-handed.
Okay.
Vidad, you're just trying to hit?
Yep.
Who's serenading?
Sorry.
It's not a lute. That's a ukulele.
Okay.
I thought that was your mouth harp.
So just hit.
Hang on. So Broo Raider 1 is doing his magic.
Here we go.
I should have just hit that, Broo.
Doesn't work. Hang on. 53. Should have.
No, it doesn't work.
Because it's saying he's got a 0% chance to.
Yeah, he's not a very devout fucking Broo. He doesn't like being a Broo. He wants to be a fairy. He worships the air gods, not the moon gods.
It's because I've cast Badass 6. Can't do anything.
Yeah, so that's better. 75% was the skill. So.
And it's a better roll, too.
Okay. So magic doesn't work. Broo Raider 2, again casting magic. Again on Sindred. Fuck.
2 93s in a row.
Tostan, your attack. You get plus 40 to him while he's on the ground. Or are you...
Yeah.
Unzeroed leg.
What leg?
A total
Broken,
of 11. Yes. He is only just alive. He has managed to stay alive and awake. You can see his hit point bar.
Yep.
Yep. So he's not doing
So
too
we're
well.
50.
But it looks like he's got 2 hit points left.
Yep, that looks about right then. Judd still harrying Broo Raider 3. It moves.
You should get a negative dog.
You can get a plus 20 on your chance to hit now.
Right.
But of
so
course, it'll only
I just-
work out to be a plus 10 by the time it fucking gets the default.
Do I add that in anywhere?
Yep, so on your where your combat stuff is on the front page down the bottom,
Yeah.
just above
Yep.
the weapons there, put in 20 there, and it'll automatically
mod.
adjust it.
In the mod.
Yep, and just
Yep.
make sure you click outside the box.
Right. Here you go.
Would have been a nice hit too. Just where we wanted him, would have wanted him hit.
Yep.
Okay. Now my turn to go for a fancy shot and miss.
Yep.
No. 7 points on the head.
Ignore the add 29 to that because I still had the minus 29 on it. So he actually parries you.
Remember, he'd be if he's skilled in two-handed weapon and he's using a one-handed.
Yeah, that's why it says one-handed spear. So he's got 2 different skills.
Okay.
Yep. So he parries. So what was your damage?
7.
Okay, it just takes it. And I'll just get rid of that minus 29 so it doesn't fuck me up again.
It's all right. Next turn, he's going to get the minus 29 back.
Okay, Broo Raider 3. This guy is basically trying to slam into you for a body slam. Okay, you don't take any damage. Do your parry. Okay, as he comes in, as you go to parry, you successfully sort of do a parry that sort of moves his spear away, but he actually comes crashing into you to go for knockback. So your size plus dex is?
30.
Okay, his strength plus size is 33, so he's got a 65% chance. Okay,
Damn it.
so take make a dex times 3 roll.
Aren't you glad there's no Fisher behind you?
Oh, can I go back to bed?
Okay, so you go flying back basically into the next hex, and you're on your feet. You're off your feet, so you're down prone at the moment. It'll take you 5-6 stroke ranks to change that. So you can parry and get yourself back up, but you won't be able to attack if you're parrying for the round. Okay. He'll close, but you'll be on your feet. He won't get a plus 40 to hit you because you'll be on your feet again before he can actually move to hit you. Okay, cool. So Jeanne, you've got your loot out. What are you doing?
What's my movement if I'm running?
8 hexes, but you
8
can't
hexes.
do anything other than run.
Okay.
You can't loot and run.
Right.
You can loot and walk though. You'd be just above Judd if you walked towards the party.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell. The children are still behind me.
Yep. They're hunkering down, sort of just happy to be alive.
All right, I'm going to tell them to hold my hand, and we're going to run 1, 2, 3, 6 to right there.
But that's where the bad guys are.
Yeah. Okay. Roll
Or charm.
charm.
Myself? Okay.
Yep. You're basically trying to convince the kids to go and do something they really don't want to do.
They want to get away from the things with the horns and the smells and the diseases.
Okay, so you're spending the round trying to convince them to come along with you. That'll be your entire round.
Okay.
Unsuccessfully, by the way. Okay, Broo Raider 1 is again trying for Divine Magic. Broo Raider 2, just looking at something to see now that Vic's said about his horns. Yep, he's going for Divine Magic still and parrying.
Oh, shit's got more divine magic than we do.
Nah, because he didn't fucking come off half of it. Be glad that he can't do his really, really big one. Okay, Vidad, you're hitting. Sindred, you're hitting. You're doing anything fancy?
I am. I'm going to use my extra 29% to ruin his chance of parrying.
Okay. And Tostan, you're getting up. Anything else after that?
I cast Demoralize if I can, otherwise I'll just parry.
Just parry then, because that'd take you past the.
Yep.
Yeah, that wouldn't come off till the next round anyway.
Yeah, that's cool. So just parry.
Cool. Okay. So Broo number 1, trying for his magic. Okay, going for power versus power. Your power, Neil, is
14.
okay. He has a 40% chance of success.
Which one is this one?
Yeah, it's the one that's on the ground. Yep. So he casts the spell, but it, you feel magic sort of wash over you. Again, fails.
What a shame. He's not going to get to make that cast that spell again, ever. I'm going to kill him dead.
I say divine interventions are looking good about now. Okay. Tostan, nothing. Judd, nothing. Vidad, you're up. Oh, actually, sorry, Sindred, because you're not doing your magic.
Yep.
So yep. Minus 29 to his parry.
Yep. And sorry, I'm on the wrong sheet. And I've just got to do a minus 29 on mine. So hang on a second, that's minus. I get minus 9. Sorry. Just having a blonde moment. I'm good at them.
So these guys are fighting pretty passionately for their lives now.
6 points on the left arm.
Points. Yep, he waves his spear around ineffectually and takes 6 points on the left arm, which is already damaged. So you skewer through and again hit the bloodied pulp of his arm. He takes damage. His arm is bloody near just hanging on by a thread.
Come on, Vidad.
And he is dead.
Oh, he's dead. Good. I can change my name from Sindred the Sleeper to Sindred Broo Slayer now.
Yep. Okay, Vidad, you can change statement if you want to and just hit later in the round.
I'm just going to throw my axe at anything that's still standing.
Okay, the only one that you can hit without risking hitting anyone else is the one that's on the ground.
This one here?
Yep.
This fella down
and
here.
You get plus 40 to your chance to hit.
Right, even though I'm demoralised. Okay. Yep.
This is where you critical and take his head off.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wrong one. I've got to put it because I'm throwing it. So that's 40.
Is number 2 dead?
Number 2 is dead. Yep, got a big cross through it.
Does that have any effect on his demoralize?
It's all on the same time at the minute.
Gotcha.
So you hit, and unfortunately it's pistol damage to the abdomen, but it actually bounces, like it bounces off him.
Right.
His armor. If you had done 2 more points of damage, it'd probably be dead.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
And Broo Raider 3 closing on Neil, and you can still parry now at full chance.
Yeah. I'm going to parry with my axe this time.
Ooh, it's a good thing you parried.
Yep. So 13 points of damage. Your axe stops 8, does it?
10.
10 points. So 3 points get through going to your left leg, but your armor should just cover that from memory.
Left leg. Yep, correct. But then I lose 1 hit point on my axe. Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
Son of a bitch.
He's unhappy because he's gotcha.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, end of round. Jeanne.
These children aren't moving, so I'm just gonna hold ground for now.
Okay. The Broo number 1 is turning, trying to find a way to escape, like as it crawls, and struggling to actually find anything because it's blocked. The way is blocked by you guys. Okay. Tostan.
I'm going to kill this dude with an axe.
With an axe.
Vidad, what are you up to?
I'll have, because I've run out of hand axes, so I'll just have to pull out my sling.
Okay. So that'll be you can shoot on the end of the round.
Yep.
Sindred.
I'm going to go and finish off Broo number 1 because I can get there this turn and still get a whack in.
Yep. Okay, Jeanne, you're continuing to try and sort of get the kids to come and do what you want them to do?
No, I've given up on that. I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. Cool. So, first up, Tostan.
Alrighty, here we go. Check this out.
Woohoo!
Not quite. Excellent.
He failed. Yep.
Have it. That a fumble?
No, not a fumble, unfortunately. So 8 points of damage to the right leg. Again, we're back to the fucking legs.
Yeah, it's Runequest, man. What do you got a 40% chance of hitting a leg.
He doesn't fall over.
Ooh.
That's better. I just tried to do 40 points of damage to his leg and it didn't like it.
Yeah, go on, do it.
What leg? As he goes flying through the air.
Okay, Broo Raider 3, return attack.
Ooh.
11 points of damage to the head.
You want to parry that fucker?
Oh, you did. Okay. Now, your thing stops.
X.
Yeah, your axe stops 9. So 2 points
9,
goes through, but your armor is what in your head?
2.
Kill.
3 in total.
Yeah, so you got a composite helm or something, haven't you?
No, because it's cold. We've got the woolly hats on.
Oh, yeah, the 1 point of armor. Woohoo! Okay, so you've got. You take this big sort of smack to the head, but being rather thick-headed yourself, you just shake it off. Not particularly happy. Okay, let's go with Vidad for his shot, and then Sindred for an attack with plus 40. So both of you get plus 40 on your attacks. Oh, and Vidad, you're no longer demoralized.
Right.
So you actually have a chance of hitting.
Yeah. Magically disappeared with him dying.
I thought the spirit magic hung around.
No, it wasn't spirit magic. It's the chaos feature.
Ah.
Nice.
Okay, 10-point hit in the abdomen, and
Buggy, you're ruining all my fun. I wanted to kill all three of these.
It was 5 points, not 10 points.
Yeah. Just hit location was
Yeah,
10.
yeah, hit location was 10. Yep, 5 points in the abdomen.
Yeah. He only had 2 hit points left. And 3 points of armor, so... Bye-bye! So instead of hitting him, I would run. I won't get an attack, but I'll be...
You're trying to get in on Broo number 3.
Yep.
Well, it's pretty funny, actually, because as you're running, you felt this thing go past your ear.
Yeah, literally sort of heard it go whizzing past you. You know, if you go to look back, all of a sudden you just see a piece of grey, but you don't want to look back because otherwise you can't see where you're going. Okay, now, so this is all right on dusk, of course, so you're very, very lucky that it's not full dark. Okay, so end around, we have Jeanne. From your point of view, Jeanne, you've been attacked by these Broo. They've tried to get at you and these children that you've tried to save from the local homestead. You managed to sort of fend off the attacks, even though one of them seriously hurt you. Your goddess has saved you with her magic and let you heal yourself. In the meantime, these guys have, I wouldn't say gloriously taken down these Broo, but they have fought grittily and managed to get to the point where 2 of the Broo are down, and this big hairy beast of a guy has sort of run across and yelling and screaming. One of the Broo magically fell in front of it before it even had a chance to strike it, and it's now turned its attention to the last one, where one of his comrades is gloriously defending himself and sort of wounding carefully, like minorly.
You're just taunting him, Tostan. Stop playing with your food.
I'm so scary the Broo died in
Okay.
front of me from fright.
So, Vidad, you've got no targets without risking hitting everyone?
Yeah, no, I'm going to just... How far can I move running?
8.
2, 3,
Probably get you about there.
5, 6. Oh, I'm not going down to there. I'm going down to make sure these kids and this woman's okay.
Yep, that'll be you.
He's a true hero.
No, he's just going down to flash his muscles in front of the chick.
Now, this is the difference between the two parties. Last week, they just shot. Again, we did more damage to ourselves than they did to us.
Yes, that was annoying. Like you hit the monkey in the back of the head.
Okay, so it'll be Tostan, you'll get first attack because you're already there. The Broo is parrying you. Well, he's trying to attempt to parry you.
Come on, the barber. Miss, come on, miss. We want that reputation roll. Oh, you son.
Fuck, yeah. Okay. Now, this is what we love, Justin. Justin, the reach of it. You just thought you were going to have it all to yourself. 17 points of damage. It blocks a whole 10 points of damage with that. So your spear is going to, your axe is going to get through and do some serious damage. But in the meantime, you're just looking at the outcomes.
I think it's just normal, isn't it? Special.
Yeah, it's a standard parry.
Special attack.
His weapon takes a hit point of damage. Parrying weapon takes 1 hit point of damage if more than its current hit points. Any excess goes to the affected area. Okay, so yes, you've just 1-7. Well, you haven't cut his head off, but you've buried the axe in its head.
The barber.
And it takes.
Spear is what that's 10 points, so 7 minus 3 for armor, or 2. Depends on how big the Broo is.
Okay. Trying for a con roll. Okay, it's got a big freaking bleeding, gaping wound in its head. It's managed to stay alive, and it screams out, "Thed, save me!"
Oh,
no.
Okay, so this is a power times 1 roll.
From me or
No, from
for
you.
him?
He's going for divine intervention. Nope.
Fed doesn't give a shit.
Thed says, "Fuck off, Noddy."
You get yourself into this shit, get yourself out of it.
Sindred, your attack.
Okay, so he's at minus 29 to parry this. 11 points in the right leg. Parry that, you bitch. So he's at minus 59 minus 59 to parry that, yeah. He had 1% chance to parry. He failed. He's lost.
Yeah. He's dead.
Yes! I can now say I'm a Broo Slayer.
Oh. Brewer's sister.
Okay,
Slayer.
so who took damage?
I did.
Nope. Only from falling off my bleeding horse.
Okay, so Davo, you didn't even get hit, did you?
No.
And Sindred, it bounced off your armor.
No, it parried. I parried.
Okay.
Actually,
who damaged it? So
you want to know who got splattered in blood?
yeah. Okay,
Both
Sindred,
me and Tostan.
you never did you actually manage to hit it with your hand axe, like the melee?
No. Only with the throne.
Okay. Judd is wandering around looking at the blood and turning his nose up and sort of coming back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jeanne and Vidad take over.
Okay, I'll walk up to her and say, look at her and say, are you okay? Ask the kids if they're okay.
We are in your debt.
Oh, I don't think you're in my debt, but yeah, so long as you're okay. You've been touched by them. You might have a disease. Be careful with that one. Does she look like she's anything?
She looks. Hang on, I'll just put up a thing in Discord for you.
You can see a picture on what's he?
Is that in a bio? Yeah, okay, so that's her picture. I didn't think Semler was playing that. I thought Semler was playing something else. Because when I asked before, that she wasn't on the table. Yeah.
Mouth up.
So she got anything on her that indicates that she's a priest or anything like that? Or no.
She's wearing a short tunicky type dress that shows off her magnificent legs and her big bosoms. And her armor, she has a line of thorax on that sort of does nothing to limit the size and shape of her bosom. In fact, it seems to all be tied off in a way that enhances it.
Right.
And apart from that, she has a shield, a lute, and obviously some sort of small supply packs with her icon pouches, and that's pretty much, apart from the fact that, she's a bit of a honey.
Right. Okay. I'll introduce myself, Vidad. We're some men-at-arms out of duty. Tell them that we're...
And Duty is the name of a village.
Yeah.
I thank you. I am Jeanne D'arc from Nochet.
No shit. Yeah.
I just gotta check out my character sheet real quick. I don't remember exactly where I'm from.
She takes no shit.
No shit. Yeah, good. I like a woman that takes no shit.
As a rune lord, the only women I can marry are priestesses of that cult.
I come from Israelia.
Yeah,
The
it
great
is
hospital.
Israelia, not Israelia.
Israelia.
Jewish Australia.
I'll just tell her that we're Thane Harris the Keen's men. We're just down here. We're looking around at stuff, doing a patrol. We've been hunting these Broo for a day now, is it?
A few hours.
Yeah,
Almost,
basically
yeah.
a day. Yep.
Yeah. We saved a child from the other village, but the main pack has still got some kids from the last village, so we're chasing after them as well. It seems you have 2 kids as well. You probably just come with us, bring the kids with you, because everybody's dead here, obviously.
What's this? Is that pertinent to
Okay,
us? That role?
So you know of Harris the King. You've heard tales when you've been up in Runegate that there's a young Thane that sort of set up lands and is off questing for rune status to be a local Thane. He's got a lot of land. He's married in his Rolepalying an Olden soon-to-be priestess is a wife who's a Grayslander, and they're doing good things in the area. And you've also heard of these guys as part of that for the fact that they have repulsed a zombie invasion and tried to tickle up a vampiress unsuccessfully. And they've also taken care of some tusk riders. So you've actually heard a fair bit about these guys, of which you've heard that there's this guy called Sindred the Sleeper that didn't really have much luck with the vampire, and you've also heard that there's a guy called Tostan the Barber who has a habit of taking off his opponent's heads.
Okay. So that must be Tostan, and you must be Sindred?
I smile from this big black bearded face. Sort of whitish.
Yes, I would like very much to come with you. Oh?
Sindred's double. You want to come with me? Certainly.
Okay, children, we can trust these men. We will go with them. Do I need to roll another charm, or?
All of a sudden, Indaz and Hengest sort of turn up with, God, I've forgotten her name. Did you have it, Davo? The girl's name that you've saved?
Just let me have a look. I don't think
Julie.
I did put her name. I don't think I did put her name down in my what's name.
No, I haven't got it on hand. So there's a young girl that they've saved from the previous village that's sort of around 19 years old. So when she pops out with them, your kids sort of then gravitate to her, and yes, they're a lot happier to go with this big mean group of guys. I need everyone who. So I need a power times 5 roll of Vidad. I need a power times 3 roll of Sindred and Tostan and Jeanne. Actually, no, Jeanne, you need to give me a con times 1 roll.
Would that be the second rune?
Yep. Okay, so Vidad, you've succeeded with yours. Yep, that's a luck roll for you.
I'm going to push it again, and it doesn't seem to have worked.
It'll come up asking you if you want a modifier on, probably.
Okay. No multiplier?
No.
Just 1?
Just 1, yep.
Ugh.
Okay. Roll.
Oh.
Okay. So roll again. Well, hang on. So basically, Jeanne, because they attacked you and stabbed you with what's bound to be an infected spear, you have contracted a disease, and Sindred, you've got a chance of a disease.
So who's got the disease?
Jeanne and Sindred.
Well, obviously, if they look like they've been injured, well, if
No,
she
it
looks
won't show yet. Just trying to see severity, just to see what actually does show.
all right, because if it looks like she's been injured and she hasn't healed, then obviously I'm going to use healing on her because I have healing. So
yeah.
I'll wait for you, but whenever you're ready, I would like to either use a treat disease skill or cure disease spell.
You don't know yet. I'm just trying to see how severe it is before we can sort of do the next bit.
We don't know whether Sindred's actually diseased yet. He's got a chance, apparently.
Oh, he's diseased, all right.
It's only because you
This is those fucking four priestesses got you.
He's got the bison pox.
better than having the hummock pox.
Okay. So page 154 on the main book for disease. Okay, so it's a con times 5 roll. John, you've failed on 1. Sindred, you were unlucky enough that some of the blood had splattered across you. That was what that luck roll was for.
Yep.
So just make a con times 5 roll. So Jean's got 1 failure so far.
Yeah, sweet as.
Okay.
So you need 1 from me, but this time times 5 instead of 1?
Yep.
I'll grab some snow and I'll start wiping the blood off with me. Ooh.
Okay, so level of disease. Okay, so you've got a mild disease. Okay, it is against your constitution. So your constitution goes down by 1 point, which just sort of put it in as a -1 in the middle column at the moment. Okay, so yes, you do recognise the fact that you are diseased as soon as you roll a treat disease skill.
Okay. I do not feel so well.
She looks very pale and definitely does look a little bit sickly.
I'll ask her if she has the means to fix herself or she requires help.
So I got a success on the skill treat disease.
Nice skill.
Cool. So, okay, so yeah, basically you stop any further progression of the disease at the moment. Okay. So that's not a problem, but your con's gone down to 1 point. It's another week until you have to sort of roll again to see whether or not you got anything, but you can treat the disease. You can do the cure disease or cure all diseases spell now, and do the restore health spell would bring your con back. But just be aware that, of course, that's chewing through rune points.
If you cast that spell, so what was it? Cure all diseases?
Yep.
Yes.
Does that mean it can cure any disease, or it cures all diseases?
It cures a specific disease.
Right.
So she recognises it as being shaking chills. The creeping chills, which is the one that attacks con, and she can target the spell specifically on it.
It's one of the ones that Billet had.
Yeah, but it's just also the question then is, do you want to, so you can treat the disease and get rid of it. Then the question is, do you want to spend the extra point to repair your constitution?
Maybe hold off in case, because there are other Broo around.
And the other thing is there was a child that was stabbed as well, wasn't there?
No, he never got hit.
No, okay.
Little shit just kept dodging.
So, since I've been able to mitigate the disease with my skill, would you recommend that I just hold off on curing it until I achieve more magic points?
Yeah, if you've got treat disease as a skill, and you've got
enhances the next roll.
Okay, because I thought you could actually use the skill and herbs and treat the disease naturally without actually.
Yeah, but at the moment it's just to make sure it doesn't progress, because she's not.
Okay.
So I think it's quite funny because Vidad comes up and says, are you able to treat yourself? But obviously she was halfway through that, so I'm watching her take all the fucking herbs and everything out, cast spells on herself, and Dad'll just go, well, you look like you're all sorted. Okay, I'm going to move on.
I'm going to go back and get the bison and bring them up while all this is going on. First of all, I'm going to get some snow and use it to wipe the blood off me. Then I'll go get the bison and bring them up with the child with the cat.
Okay, so what specifically are you washing, cleaning?
Snow. I'm getting handfuls of snow and using it to wash off the blood.
Yep, off you and
off me.
Yep.
I don't care about anybody else. It's not my issue.
And I'm just going to retrieve my axes.
Oh yeah, I'll grab my spear, my javelin on the way back. I'm going to get the bison and bring them up so that the new kids get to see the old kid, the original kid, sitting on the back of a bison with a cat, patting a cat. And
okay, so just give me detail of what you're doing with weapon retrieval and that. So you've Sindred's gone over, wiped himself off, used the snow to clean off his body. He's then gone to go and get his javelin.
Yep. And then I'm going back to.
What had you done with your sword in the meantime?
Wipe it off as well with the snow. Wipe it off in the snow.
Okay, Davo with your axes.
Yeah, same thing. I'll be wiping it in the snow because obviously we've been aware of this before, so it's not like we, clumsily doing it.
How close is the bison? Can I wipe the axe off on the bison?
Yeah.
Well, he's bringing the bison in, so
you wipe your fucking axe on my bison, and you'll be wiping your own blood up.
So you're bringing the bison down into this area?
Yeah, I'll be leading them single file.
Okay, so I'll need a con ×5 roll for each of the bison.
Why con ×5?
Because they're coming into an area where there's all this shit around with
blood
and that.
Sorry. Yeah, I might actually hold off on that.
And so
walk down and see all the blood and then think, no, let's not.
Oh, give us a single con ×5 roll on each of them.
So 14 × 5. Okay, Boris has a 70% chance. Yep. Chamomile has a 55% chance. And that's the one with the child on it.
Yeah.
I know Rosebud has got the child on it. Chamomile has got the she's the pack beastie. At a 55% chance for Rosebud.
Okay, so Chamomile is the one that will have a problem. And can we get a roll, please, from Jeanne? Just roll a D100. This is for each of the kids.
Nice.
Okay, the boy's perfectly good. Like, he's fucking dodging everything. He's bulletproof. And the girl as well. Okay, so they're not got a problem with the disease. Okay.
I won't wipe my axe off on the bison, but I will wipe it off on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, you would die if you were near the bison and did that.
I know, they're disgusting, aren't
they? Okay, just give us another roll on Chamomile. 55.
Yep. Nope.
And another one, please.
61.
Okay. And again.
You're determined to kill off poor Chamomile, aren't you? Because you knew eventually I'd have to fumble.
Yeah, that one's not technically a fumble. And one last one.
Fucking how many times I got to roll? Well, one
So
per
you don't
leg and
fail.
one for a tick.
Okay. So Sindred goes and grabs the animals, starts bringing them down, and gets down to that area there. Then sort of sees the animals balking, and Chamomile is not looking very sort of healthy or good. You can see that she is, in the space of a very short time, she is looking very, very unhealthy, and is looking very weak at the knees.
I'm going to. I assume I see this.
Yeah, it's pointed out pretty quickly. Like, so Sindred sort of brought them down. Boris, being Boris, just sort of came in and said, "Oh, you fucking dead Broo." Rosebud's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm not sort of that keen on it," but she's sort of done well. But Chamomile has gone and sniffed something that she probably shouldn't have, and has taken quite a lungful of disease. Her con has just been absolutely hammered. So she, in a very, very short space of time, she looks very sick.
I'm gonna run to the bison real quick, and I got a special on treat disease for the bison.
Okay, so you stabilise her, but she's you're going to have to use divine magic to keep her alive.
I'll do that.
You've looked at her, you've managed to stabilise her, but you reckon that if you don't do something within the next hour, she would be dead.
Okay, let's see right now. So I get a plus 30% on this roll for the special.
Yep.
There we go. Why did it do 0? That should be a great success.
Yep. No, it definitely sort of cures her. The disease is gone. At the moment,
How much con did you lose?
I'm just doing an add up.
So I clicked on my rune.
She's lost 4 points of con at the moment.
That was a rune magic I need to spend for that?
Yeah, it doesn't matter because the 8 is the roll, so that's a special success. So you've managed to successfully cast the spell Cure Disease.
Okay. So I clicked on the rune, which I have an 80 of, and then on the mod I put plus 30%. For some reason,
Because you put the plus on.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you only have to either put in, if it's a positive one, just put it in as 30%. But if it's a negative one, it's got to have the minus in front of it. So
Okay.
in this short space of time, like everyone's sort of gone from sort of congratulating yourselves to about the fact that you've just become Broo Slayers and saved these this lovely young woman and the 2 kids that she saved. By the way, Vidad, you pretty quickly work out that they're not her kids, that she's just sort of jumped in to save a couple of kids from the homestead. So
right, yep,
that's always good positive. But then all of a sudden, as Sindred sort of brought the girl and the bison down, within minutes, Chamomile sort of basically went weak at the knees and sort of started to collapse. Jeanne has
get the kids away from her.
Yep. The kids have all managed to succeed in their con rolls, so they're not at risk. But yeah, poor old Chamomile has taken an absolute sort of beating from this. So this, for you guys, this is the warning that when dealing with the Broo, you can't scabbard, you can't any of the gear, any of the stuff is always going to be a potential for risk. So you need to treat everyone and everything very, very carefully.
So I passed all that mess before I realised
Nah,
this was happening?
basically you get in there, you can lead the animals back out again, not a problem. But you'd got into the area where the bodies were. It's only chamomile that reacted. The rest of them all sort of made it good.
Yeah, but did I realise this after I'd gone past
Yep.
the mess?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll
Once
lead
it's
them up.
deleted from that individual brew, they don't
okay.
take any more.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll lead them up to sort of here, and then I'll start taking everything off chamomile and putting it on Boris.
Yeah.
Boris can be the pack horse for a while, and I'll let her rest. And I'll put a couple of blankets over her to help, keep her warm.
Yeah. Definitely.
Sorry?
Yeah, definitely helps her.
Yeah. And I'll give her some fresh grain and a drink.
She sort of comes over and nuzzles you, and you're pretty sure she's saying, "Do you have any warm yak's milk?"
No yaks, sorry. Where the fuck am I going to find a yak?
Yeah. Okay, so this presents you with an interesting problem, is you've got brew bodies, which if you don't do something with, have got the potential to be a problem to other people, but you've also, in the space of probably 3 minutes, managed to take out these guys. You've spent a good sort of 5 to 15 minutes afterwards, sort of with the pack animals coming in, finding out that there's a problem and sort of dealing with it. So all up here, probably less than 20 minutes, less than half an hour, probably just a little bit more than 20 minutes since you left the main trail. But if you leave these brew bodies, they're going to be a potential problem to spread the disease. But if you try and burn them,
it'll going to attract the attention of other brew. We're going to have to burn them anyway. We can't leave it. We'll risk. I'm going to ask the new chick and the children, is there a way, what's the quickest way to the nearest village that is not Broo from here? Keeping in mind, of course, that the village we just came from.
These are all just little homesteads. They're not villages per se. Yep.
Yeah. Where's the nearest fortified homestead or fortified village from here?
The sheep pen thing.
Was that further down the track behind us?
So just down to the south a wee bit, but it's on the southwestern side from where you are.
What type of? How far away is it?
Only like kilometres.
Okay. Well, I point to Axe Boy. Get some wood, and we'll burn these bodies, and then we'll take these kids to safety.
For sure.
Can I try first aid on myself?
Yep, you can try first aid on yourself.
Here, I'll do it. I didn't know you were hurt.
I'm embarrassingly hurt where I fell off my horse, but only 1 point. I was hoping to get a first aid roll.
So I looked.
Any assistance would be...
Here, show me your ass, she says.
I looked at what you're doing, and
you have to lift up your like it's in that lower back region, sort of. But you have to definitely sort of drop your trowel when you do it.
At watching your attempts to heal yourself, and I'm just like, let me.
Yeah, it's funny because you're trying to look at your back at the same time that you're trying to. Okay, D3 for healing. So yep, it's healed. She comes up and she gently touches you and sort of checks you out, and sort of you feel these lovely warm hands sort of caressing you as she wraps the bandage around you, and yeah.
I have another wound.
Another
wound. When I'm done, I give you a little pat on the bum there.
Okay.
I sheepishly show my appreciation.
What we're going to do, guys, is because Dave's got to head off in about sort of 10 minutes, and Neil within the next half hour, we'll just sort of finish the session there with you guys getting rid of the bodies and sort of burning things, but being very careful, of course, not to spread blood.
Yep.
and sort of pick this up in the 2 weeks. Jeanne, you're fucking lucky you're absolutely chocker with rune magic.
It definitely came in handy. So before you go though, I rolled for myself to cure all disease. I just got a normal success, so I lose a rune point for that.
Yeah, so the rune points are just you cast it with the thing. It's whatever number of points is needed to sort of cast the spell. With the treat disease, because it's a related thing. Basically, I'm just treating it as an augment to your ability to actually cast the spell, because you do recognise exactly what it is. In most cases, that wouldn't necessarily be relevant, but I think with the treat disease skill and those particular spells, it definitely is.
Okay.
Like normally you got to take a specific action of meditate, rune advancement, or worship skill, or sing to try and help you with your magic. But I think that's definitely a corresponding skill you can use each time.
So I lose two rune points then?
Yep, so far.
Okay.
And that means, so you've used 2 rune points, one to cure the disease on you, one to cure the disease on Chamomile, but you haven't actually repaired the constitution yet.
Okay.
Can we assume we make it down to the village, or?
Not as of yet. Basically, you guys will finish up from here, and the group of you and your sort of new people that you're protecting will start moving out from there.
Okay. Well, in case I'm not here next time, I'll put the all 3 children on the back of Rosebud. She'll be able to handle 3 little children.
Okay.
And the cat, and because she's a nice gentle cow, as it says in her description. And the cat will help console the children, and kids love having cats sit on their laps.
Cool. Thanks, Davo.
So, all right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
All right
and
then.
Thank you, good sir, for tending to my bison.
Oh no.
Good lady.
No worries.
Yes. Well, good sir as in player, good lady as in character. But yes, both of my female bisons are quite nice, little cows. But don't go near the white one.
He's a big nasty.
Well, he's all right. He's a nice bison, but he is trained to kill things. And if he doesn't hit all that often, he only hits about 50% of the time. But if he does hit, he kills things, or at least rips limbs off them. Everything he's hit is delimbed. All right, guys. Well, I'll catch you later. Have a good night.
Go, Gretz. Get some sleep.
See you next week.
See ya.